with this situation compared to critically, people get stabbed at restaurants. It's like, what the hell's going on? You know, absolutely. No one. I mean, exercising your First Amendment right out here, you know, being out here protesting, showing it, like showing up to like City Hall and voting and trying to get the right people in office to make the changes. That goes with getting the right people in. You know, you get the right mayor, you get the right police chief, you get the right people on City Hall, and that's how I think you can change that. You know, I mean,
what do you think about the idea of curfew? Curfew. Like, does that seem unconstitutional to you? Does that? So you're saying like one of the things you could do is get people out here and like peacefully assemble, but that's something that like restricts that. Doesn't that seem very like anti-First Amendment?
Yes, but the reason why it happened is because of the rioting and the looting. That's why the curfew's got in place. Like when it happened, like I said, I'm from Baltimore, and when we had the Freddie Gray riots, it was curfew. And curfew, there was people for the first week. People were, as soon as curfew time hit and the police were getting in their pots and stuff, people were ready to go and fight the police. Like it was really crazy time.
Do you feel like though it might like create like a dangerous precedent? Because like people have always used guns as a backup to like try to subdue people they disagree with, even if they weren't being like violent, right? Like the FBI, like tracked and Martin Luther King Jr. and people like that, who were just bad people regardless of what they're truthful. Doesn't it set the precedent? Like, we can violate your rights if we believe it's for the person's safety. That's like the same. Like you can always like make that argument.
I 100% agree with you. I don't have the right answer for that. I feel the same way you do. You know, like I don't want anybody infringing on my rights. You know, but I can understand the reasoning as to why. But you can say the same thing about the coronavirus. You know,
no, I do. I feel like
you can say the same thing. Like, why are we on lockdown? Why are you quarantining healthy people for sick people? You know, like, but it's a give and take. You know, hey, we're trying to. Okay, let's give them a couple of weeks. Let's try and help slow the curve down and help with the, you know, free up some of the healthcare providers and stuff. So it's a toss-up. It's a touchy subject. And I don't have the right answer. I'm not going to pretend that I do.
I got you.
You know, and everybody's going to have a different opinion and maybe a different way of thinking. And if somebody comes up with something, I'm like, oh, I agree. You know, or I think we go a different route. You know. Yeah.
And justice will be served, I promise.
But yeah, it's all unfortunate. And like I say, we've been out. We were the first ones in the city, so we came here Sunday, you know, after the rioting, and I'd say probably 98% of the people out here have been peaceful. You know, I gotta say, give credit where credit's due. Like 98%.
Do you feel like that's like been accurately like presented like in like, the media and things like that? Because I've been out here all the time.
I haven't seen any media. I'll be honest with you. I haven't seen anything since I've been out here. Okay. So that's okay. Here's one.
I'm here.
I've seen them here filming, but I haven't, you know, really spoken with them. And earlier in the week, our directive was to not really engage with the public because, you know, there were credible threats, not only to us, but to our equipment, you know, credible threats to everything. So we weren't allowed to engage with the public. And then also we had to get a vibe for how the crowds were going, because if we would have showed up and somebody would, like, you know, say, oh, well, I disagree with that, and then the whole crowd uproars, and now what was a peaceful protest turned it, they didn't want that.
Yeah, do you feel like when you were out here, did you see a lot of people who were looting and rioting, things like that? Did you see them, was it formerly peaceful protesters who became more violent, or was it separate groups of people?
From what I saw, there was a group of people that would come in and try and sway the crowd, and you could pick them out. They were not slick about it at all, and you could see like who was going to be the troublemakers, and then they would, you know, come back and watch how like the same people would leave with the protest, and then they'd send one or two people that we had eyes on come back and watch to see how we changed after they left and things like that. And I saw some of those same characters go into church protests we had 2 days ago, maybe a church group, it was an interfaith group came through and protest, and when they came in and they were trying to rile the crowd up, I saw a lot of the crowd just leave because they're like, well, this wasn't really a part of our protest, like this isn't what we're here for. And you could have 99% of the people doing the right thing. All it takes is 1% to change it from what was peaceful to violent. And you know, on our end, no one here, like, we don't know anybody personally, so if something was to, like, get thrown and people were to start knocking over barriers and stuff, you don't know who's good, who's bad, you don't know, and it's a terrible situation. But I am thankful that since we've been here, everything has been good. It's been awesome, beautiful to see.
You guys just get here today?
No, we've been here since Sunday, man.
Since Sunday.
We got here, we showed up on ground right here about midnight on Sunday. We were here for about 18 hours the first day, and then we've been doing like 12 to 14 hour shifts.
Tired, I bet.
Yeah, got my nose a little red. I got the Rudolph going on. Hey, thank you. It was good talking to you guys. Have a good one.
You guys staying safe?
Yeah.
That's good, man. That's good.
Lots of sun.
That's good. Yeah, lots of sun. It's good to see everybody out here. It was been peaceful for us.
And that's what I was like. I'm really happy to see that. You know?
Yeah, we were at D.C. Yesterday and
How
saw
was
that. I'm surprised that the police and the guard and the MPs that were there handled the things the way they did. I mean, it was very classy. There was no strong man standing there, you know, encroaching into the people. And then when it was time that everything was over and they enlarged that perimeter around the White House, they did a great job. I mean, there was no fights. There was nothing that we saw that was, you know, outrageous. And we had the cameras rolling the whole time a little bit.
The only thing I didn't like about it is the defacing of the memorial.
Oh man, we wouldn't let us in. I didn't see it. Wouldn't let us in to see it, but it sounds like it's pretty bad.
Yeah, I don't agree with that at all. That's one of the things that I can say actually really burned me up out of this is the defacing our history.
Everything's
you know?
defaced there. I mean, all of the stuff is painted.
Gettysburg, they defaced monuments, you know. Like,
we're headed there tomorrow.
Are you?
Yeah, we're going to go try to document as much as we can.
Yeah.
But it's unfortunate because it looks like everything's been torn apart. So, all the big national monuments in Washington.
And like I said, 99% of the people probably had nothing to do with it. It was a small group that kind of changes the whole image, you know, and that sucks to see because then like you have a positive message and you have a solid stance and a solid following nationwide when all this happened. I think the entire nation was pretty much solid. And then when all the, you know, defacing the national history, you know, the rioting, the looting, that's when you started seeing people break off of it and not supporting it as much. And it sucks. But
it seems like it's under control pretty good here, though.
Yeah, honestly, from what I've seen here this week, it's
you guys had a big crowd yesterday.
We did,
for sure.
They said they were estimating from 10 to 40,000 yesterday. So we're that's why, and you know, with having threats and stuff towards us at the beginning, we were a little bit more on the defense versus the end. And by the end, there was a lot of misconceptions out there too about as to why we were here, and you know, like people thought we had tanks, and we're like,
no, we just got homies.
Cargo truck, and it carries people. Like we do not have a tank.
Right.
You know, our second shift came in, and of course they come in. You know, there's like 10, 12 more trucks come in, and they're like, "What's happening? What's happening?" And we're like, "Oh, hey, how you doing, boss?" And we're like, "Hey, shift change." You know, like we've been out here for 14 hours. We're kind of tired.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're like, "Oh, okay," but just the amount of people that actually like don't know kind of shocked me because, like, to me, I'm like, "Oh, it's a Humvee. It's nothing." You know, that's just how we're getting around. But they're like, "Why do you have these trucks here?" And I'm like, "So we can drive." Like, why do you have a car?
Get troops in and out, right?
Yeah. So I mean, it was good that now that we're allowed to engage with the public a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, obviously, there's certain things we can't talk about.
Exactly.
But to be able to engage and be like, hey, we're not here to harm you. Like, I don't know. I wish that was never even, you know, people thinking that, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. No, it looks like it's a pretty good conversation.
All day.
If this conversation would have came out first, a lot of things could be saved.
Absolutely.
I feel that.
I don't disagree.
And so we came in here from Minnesota, and so we were shooting video the first night when this fire started. We shot the umbrella guy at AutoZone that's smashing out the windows. You know, that first event started, we were there for that. That's our footage,
Okay, I saw that one.
So so we were standing right in the middle of it and just kept the cameras going and not really interact other than just, you know, shoot it. And it was a war zone. It was out of control, but watching the police literally forfeit and just give up, surrender their precinct, that's scarring. You know, they had no control over the situation.
And a lot of times they're told not to
back down.
Yeah, they're told to back down. I know in Baltimore,
I felt like without any kind of deadly force, there was no way to control the situation.
Absolutely, and you'd hate
We don't want to do that.
You'd hate to start hurting American citizens. You
Right,
know?
we don't want that.
That's what we're trying to tell people. We're like, that is like bottom line, last resort. None of us wants to do that. Like,
Right.
we all took an oath and we all signed up to go overseas and prepared to take a bullet for American citizens. It's like, and we're willing to do that here. That was the last thing we wanted to do. You know?
Right. How long you been in?
12 years. Actually, just hit 12 years. What is today?
We were like 6th, June 6th.
Okay, 2 days ago I hit my 12. I'm starting my 12th year 2 days ago.
Good for you, man. You gonna be a lifer?
No,
Seventh?
I'm think I'm done after this.
You gonna finish it up?
Yeah, I think I'm done.
Good for you. Where are you from?
Originally from Baltimore, but now I live like in the York area.
Okay, cool. I got family in New York, so.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
That's why I brought the Gettysburg thing up.
Yep,
I'm like,
yep.
man, that's like 15 minutes.
We gotta
from my
go
house.
there, man. Like, we're so excited.
That breaks my heart, though, man. Like, I hate seeing history defaced like that. You know?
I get it. We're not. We've seen some shit.
Yeah.
Does that make any sense? And one of the reasons why we're here, and I don't know if you said this, is that we wanted to document everything we could. I'm trying to find the words.
Yeah.
We've been through so much, and frankly, a lot of people that are watching right now have been there since we started. And we were shot at, tear gas, by the cops. Boys were used to this. There were National Guards out there and other things.
Yeah.
And they told us our badges don't mean shit. Nothing. They're coming for us. And we come over to places like this, and you guys are talking to us.
Yeah. A whole different.
You're engaging.
Whole different atmosphere.
It was amazing.
That's good. And you know what? What I like seeing is at the beginning of the week when we first got out here, there were a lot of out-of-towners here. A lot of people were from like New York, and they would come over, and you'd have the people, residents of Philadelphia, that would be like, "Hey, you know, like we're trying to make things better because we want to have a real change here." And you'd have the people from New York that were like, "Oh, we're burning shit down in Harlem, and we're doing this. You guys are talking. That ain't how you do it. We're burning shit down." And they were like, "We're not here for that." They're like, "Don't come here and mess up my city." And like the crowd basically like pretty much kicked them people out of the protest. And I was like, you know what? Good for them. Standing up for their own city.
Protecting their own city.
And that's awesome.
Yep, very well.
Absolutely. That's good to see.
We don't need
It
that
is.
bullshit. And that's what's killing me too. Is well, in Minnesota, I think was kind of like the first of everything, right? Like that shit was just going down.
I was very shocked at the Minnesota Guard allowing people to walk around without even having a magazine in. With all that stuff going on, they're just patrolling without a magazine. I'm like, wow.
At one point, it was a code amber, so they had a magazine in, no round in the chamber, right? So it was there if they had to. So we actually
We saw pictures, and there were two guys walking.
Not too many people. Everything's kind of died down here, but right now we're kind of standing at the barricade where the City Hall building is, and then there's a barricade in a line. You got the troopers and the guard behind them. They're all kind of just being kosher. Everybody's talking. You got the courthouse up there, or city building. I think it's the largest stone building in the country, is what the guy was saying. But nobody's really rioting here. It's been pretty peaceful. Most of the big rioting and damage that happened is already done and over. That was 4 or 5 days ago. Yesterday's crowd was one of the biggest ones. Thought that maybe about 50,000, give or take. But looks like Philadelphia's dying down pretty quick. Might be calming down as the week starts out. That could be a good thing. I'm sure a lot of these troops and police would like to go home, and a lot of the protesters would like to go home, but they're still got a cause that they're fighting for. So we're supporting the people and getting their voices heard.
So one of the things that really agitated our unit is, so I think it was our first, it was our first or second day here. About 5,000 people came through, and most of they went on the highway and they got tear gas and stuff on the highway. So one of the newspapers released an article about the National Guard, and the picture that they used was of a police officer in camouflage, but his vest said trooper. But everyone thought it was us that shot him on the highway, and we're like, we don't even have tear gas, let alone have we ever done that. But we had people coming here screaming in our faces. They're like, F you shot at me the other day. And we're like, we haven't shot at anybody. Like, what are you talking about? But the photo that they used in their article was of a state trooper. And I mean, it said it clear as day, but the average person, they see camouflage,
Right.
and that's what they go with. It was automatically National Guard. And so we actually did send an email to the editor of the newspaper, like, hey, can you clear this up? Whether it's been cleared up or not, I don't know.
Right.
But we actually, our lieutenant sent
Said,
an email because he's like,
clarify
we don't
this,
want
yeah.
people thinking we did this.
Yeah.
Like, if we do something, we take responsibility for it 100%. If we do something, that's what it is.
Yeah.
But I don't want to take responsibility for something someone else did, you know?
Absolutely, I'm with you. I'm with you. You don't want that.
Question is without, I guess, whatever. Are you supposed to be here talking to us? Is this just normal? Are you told to?
Earlier in the week, we were told we're not allowed to. They were like, don't engage the public because we didn't know the vibe here.
Okay.
And we were the first. We were the first unit called. So we were the first ones when City Hall was on fire and they're like fighting.
Hold on. City Hall was on fire?
Inside, they were trying to start fires inside.
In this building, so they broke in?
Yes.
Wow.
They were in from what the police told us, they said it was like a battle to get them out of City Hall.
Holy shit.
So
Okay,
that's why we got called, because they couldn't handle it, plus of whatever else might have been happening in the city.
Okay, that's interesting. I didn't know about that.
When we come, that's all we know is what's going on, and then we show up on ground, and we showed up at midnight, and there was no one out in the streets. You know?
Was there a curfew that day?
There may have been, but we weren't really. I don't know if there was or not. You know, it was our first day, so we were getting all our stuff.